All right. Hi. So this is a little different type of video. This is going to be Magic the Gathering. So if people who are clicking on this because they see Magic the Gathering, it is a Magic the Gathering video, but it's predicated on an idea that I had over a decade ago. My buddy Jeremy and I were looking at properties because I was trying to start a business at the time, and there was this church for sale, and the inside windows looked a lot like the Great Hall from Harry Potter. And I was like, man, wouldn't it be cool to have a game shop where you could set up the inside to look similar to the Great Hall from Harry Potter and play games like Dungeons and Dragons or Magic the Gathering in there? Like, it would be a surreal kind of experience. That stuck with me. A long time later, VR. So now I am actually in a world built in VR chat, which is sorry, it's so janky there moving it around, which is the Great Hall. And I'll put you behind me real quick and show you kind of where we're at. So you can see there's the stuff with the wall. Over here, actually, the great staircase stuff, which is super fun because you can see staircases moving. But okay, so we're actually going to go into the Great Hall here. And I swear we're going to get to magic. I'm just showing you the whole where we're at. Boom. Pretty cool. So this is the Great Hall, obviously. Got the candles, got the fireplace, everything up here. It's really cool. Really cool setup. Okay, so what I want to do is figure out how to play Magic the Gathering inside of VR chat, because you can't just do it, right? There's more to it, obviously, than that. So I'm going to grab a seat here, and then I'm going to pull my screen up and start recording that and share it with you guys, do whatever, because I can play Arena. Now, you would have to be able to port cards in, and it's like a whole big thing. We're not there yet. We're not at Ready Player One yet. But I'm still going to do it as best I can inside here. So, okay, let's get started with Magic. It's just another Magic. And the deck I'm playing is the IRS. It's modeled after what the IRS does to us, unless you're not a taxpayer yet. So you'll get it as we go along. Basically, there is a cost for everything that we do. Gandalf, huh? Actually, I think I've played him before. This is not a bad starting hand. I've got Murderous Rider and Bloodchief's Thirst. I like having Bloodchief's Thirst just because it's a one kill. I very rarely use the kicker because it's kind of an expensive one when you use the kicker. Hold on, let me drop my land. But because I have like Murder and Murderous Rider, it's a 4-cost kill, but it'll kill a Planeswalker or a creature. Same with Murderous Rider. So I like having those guys in my deck. They're pretty functional. Alright. Now I've got options because I can use Light of Hope if I need to next. In turn. Blue-green. Yeah, Murderous Rider is pretty cool because you can kill stuff as an instant or he can become a creature. I usually, like right now, people are probably like, why aren't you dropping him? It's a good question. I just like holding on to them because, I don't know, I guess Planeswalkers aren't the problem that they were, but I got destroyed by Planeswalkers for a while. So I had left Magic, and when I came back to it, I didn't know what the fuck Planeswalkers were. And dude, my shit got so wrecked. There. I've used it. Now I can put it in on my turn. Clear, drop. And I've got a Bajuka's Bog, so I don't know what he was going to do with that thing, but it's gone. Next. Next. Ooh, I've got 2 Lights of Hope. It's kind of excessive. I don't really need 2 unless he's playing an enchantment heavy deck. Or I have Veto out. Ooh, that's neat. Okay. Yep. Yes. Alright, I was going to drop Hondon, but Tormented Scarabs. Way sicker card. So basically... Hold on. No attacks. Alright, end turn. So you can see, boom, right there. He's going to take the life loss because it's the beginning of the game. That's what he can afford to lose. But you can see 3 life. Now, put Veto with that. It becomes 6 real quick. And then, if he doesn't take it, he's either got to destroy something on the board that's not a land, or discard, which nobody likes doing. Can I Blood Chief's Thirst this guy? Hold on, let me see what I got here. London. You know what? I'm going to do it. I was just talking about how I almost never use the kicker. Yeah. Got it. But then I go ahead and use the kicker. But just be on the safe side. All right, next. Nope. Enter. I'm a more passive player. I don't like doing... I'm not an aggro deck running guy. But you can see Honda in there causes them to discard. And Scarab is just a sicker card because it can also cause you to discard, but there's other horrible things that happen besides that. I only get a flyer on the board anyway. Fuck. Alright. Ooh. Alright, he's got blue. Let's see if I can get him to get rid of some shit in his hands here. He's either doesn't have a way to counter, or he's going to have to counter this because he doesn't want to take 6 damage or have to start wiping. Yeah, I thought so. So it's at least 1 counter out of his hands. I'm not going to attack. Okay. I am curious why he's taking the damage instead of sacking those 3 1/1s. He could avoid taking the damage. He's got 3 tokens right there. He could just sack. Oh. Yeah. Dude, your forest should be right up front. How long does it take to get to him? Oh, I gotta take a drink. Alright. Yeah, expected that. Ah. Well, that's neat. Pass. Return. Alright. Start getting this train going. Oop. Yeah, I like Ill-Gotten Inheritance. You can see on their upkeep 1 damage to them and I gain 1 life. Or I can sacrifice it and deal 4 and get 4, which is great with Veto. So he sacked that token, but not those? Like, oh, wait a second. Did you just make this an enchantment? Huh. You know what a Light of Hope does? It gets rid of enchantments. So, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that sick guy. Unless he counters it. Okay, I was going to say, it seemed unlikely he would have another counter this quick. It's a big deck. Unless he's just got a ton in there. Nope. Alright, looks like I'm going to have to block with Murderous Rider here in just a second. There's no way he's not attacking with that werewolf. Alright, so I could put Blight Priest on or Exquisite Blood. I'm going to put Exquisite Blood because it'll be less intimidating. If I drop that, it just looks like I'm trying to gain a bunch of mana. But he's not going to take the damage. He's going to sack the token. Yeah. Now he's going to do some other stuff and then he attack, or unless he's just going to attack. I don't know. But then once I drop Blight Priest, unless he gets rid of one or the other right away, basically the next time Ill-Gotten Inheritance triggers, that's game over. Or he gets rid of it, and I've got to find another... Oh, I've got a Light of Hope. So if I get Marauding Blight Priest down... Hold on, I'm going to have to block. Yep, chump block. Take the 3 damage. So if I play Blight Priest and then Light of Hope, it'll basically trigger the cascade of stuff on the stack. But if he's got a counter, he won't allow it to happen. You know what? I'm going to play Sanctum of Stonefangs and see if he... Because he just got rid of Ill-Gotten Inheritance. Okay, he cannot counter. So we're good. Oh, fuck. But I don't have the mana to drop Light of Hope. Damn. Well, so next time his turn goes... Oh. Fuck, green. Damn it. Okay. I think he has me. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. He's got me. He's got me dead to rights. Son of a bitch. That was the wrong play. I should have gone Riding Blight Priest and then Light of Hope. Good game. He's got me. So, 2 things. I never quit, and I always take... I never mulligan. So, it's a good game, though. Good deck. Gandalf. Alright, so I gotta enter my stats here real quick. I'll show you what I'm talking about. So I keep stats. Hold on, I guess I should. I played this deck 112 times, you can see in column D. And I've got a few win conditions. The trigger of the main combo is the Veto, Epicure, or Blight Priest with Exquisite Blood. Let me just get this in before I forget. It's a loss, standard game. Now I changed the deck that one time. So recently I added 2 Honden of Knight's Reach, which causes 2 to discard, which I thought would be fun with Underworld Dreams, standard game, loss, or play well with Sanctum of Stonefangs. You can see my standard game win-lose ratio is pretty fucked, but that's because I'm not counting my main combo wins, secondary combo wins, the times the opponent is quit, or the enchantment wins. If you look at my overall in G, it's 60% of the time I win with this deck, which isn't great. I think most people would be like, oh, that sucks, but I like that this deck plays just familiar, but it's never quite the same, and I'm really comfortable with it. So, lowercase L. My secondary combo is Underworld Dreams and Peer into the Abyss. So it causes them to draw half their library, and then Peer into the Abyss does that, and then Underworld Dreams damages them for it. And then enchantments kill. Enchantment win is just enchantments do the work for me. But I'm thinking about adding Bloodletter and Dread as a third combo mix to put in there. And I might end up taking Honden out, even though I just added it. Not totally sure yet. Anyway, you can see my standard game ratio. When you exclude those wins under my specific win conditions that I have outlined there, and when opponents quit the game, pretty horrible. So when it comes down to just playing Magic straight up, I'm not great. So But I also didn't build the deck that way. The entire deck is built around the idea of just constantly pinging them for damage, and a lot of times that will cause opponents to quit. Unfortunately, the IRS doesn't allow me to quit paying taxes. So that's why I called it the IRS, because my company gets taxed to pay me, and then I get taxed to be paid, and then I get taxed to buy stuff that I need to live, and then the company I bought it from gets taxed to be able to sell it to me. It's a vicious circle. Okay, molar molder. Ooh, gross. Okay, but I don't mulligan. Oh man, I hope I did not get land starved. At least I'm not going first. Maybe I'll draw a swamp. Yes. Oh god, thank you. Yep. Man, I'm probably gonna miss some land drops here. Man. No, hey, you know what? 38% of my deck is lands. I hope this works out. So I still got the fountain. Yep. Next. And I need one more to be able to basically play anything. So I like Sanctum of Stonefangs because at the beginning of their first main phase, this is where the first tax comes in. To be able to have their first main phase, tax. Ooh, but he's got my boy Vito. What? Oh. Missed my first land draw. So it's going to put me one land behind him. Damn it. Nice play on Vito, though. Credit where credit's due. Oh, don't do that. Damn it. Of course. That's why Vito's my boy. Super passive-aggressive card. Alright, got one land, but I still can't do anything, so it's almost like missing a land drop. But the choice will be between Revenge, Honden, or Ill-Gotten Inheritance. It's got a 1-3 and a 1-1. I think I'm going to do Revenge of Ravens, which basically, if he wants to attack me, it's a tax. In fact, to make it painful. So I think I'll get more value out of Revenge of Ravens. So let's just get that on the board. Boom. Yep. Yeah, I'm going to skip that. Okay. Love Revenge of Ravens. And most people don't know what it is for some reason. So they usually end up attacking and then, just like that, actually. And now he's going to be like, what the fuck? Because he just took 3 damage. So is it worth it? Because I just gained it and I'm still at the same health. So now he's got to decide, was that worth it? So now, let's double down. Boom. Now, even his 2-4 doesn't matter. And I am back at the starting health. So, now he's got to get something on the board with a bigger power than 2. Otherwise, it is not worth it for him to attack me. The tax he'd have to pay would be too much. Which, let's see, I've got enough to throw out Epicure of Blood and amplify that effect. Ooh! Well, it's 2, 3, 4, 5. So he's going to do 10 damage. But I'll actually... No, hold on. But I got it twice, so... Yeah. So I'm going to end up losing 2. All that for a little drop of blood. Let's put out Honden instead. I want to get his hand size down. I haven't played Honden yet with this deck. I might have made a mistake because I probably should have played Epicure of Blood to amplify those effects and nullify him doing what he does with Vito there and giving everybody lifelink and then attacking me and taking 2 more life after all the triggers and things exhaust themselves on the stack, but it's just so funny. All right, yep. Yep. So I'll be at 16, is that right? Yeah, I probably should have played Epic Hero Blood. We can fix that. Yep, throw that out. Actually, I'm going to put out Ilgot. Man, maybe that was a mistake. I'm thinking... Yeah, I should have put out Epic Hero Blood. I changed my mind at the last second, but really Epic Hero Blood was the right play. That's my own fault. Well, hopefully it doesn't end up killing me. I don't know. White and black. My deck's white and black too, so he might have a one-shot in there. And maybe... Yep. No, it's not quite a one-shot, but he's working on it. Alright, let's get some of that shit out of your hand. And take it. Nah, I'm gonna put it... I should have done this probably 2 rounds ago. So that's my own fault. But let's go ahead and... No, I'm gonna hold on to that. Okay. Yeah, the more I think about it, the more I think I fucked up. I should have put Epic Hero Blood out 2 rounds ago. Fuck. I think I might have... If I lose the match, that's probably the mistake I made. Yeah. Shit. Where's my veto? I want to see my veto. Or, let's see, no. What I want is Exquisite Blood. Come on, Exquisite Blood. Token guy in there. I mean, these aren't bad effects, and now he's going to take 2 damage every first step, but yeah, in hindsight, Epic Hero Blood should have been out. Oh well. Hey! It is my boy! Well, would have been better to have Exquisite Blood, but alright. Let's go ahead and do this. Boom. Game 4, and then boom, boom. Bring you down to my level. Nope, we're not going to attack. These guys are just purely there to look pretty. What other kind of combos would a white-black deck have? There's a pretty decent amount, but he's got an angel in there. Well, unless I get Underworld Dreams, then I could pure him into the Abyss. Unless he just kills himself. Good game, I guess. GG. This is what I was talking about, enchantment kills. So this is, it's like people forget something that I have on, because there's so many things that do little damage, but they compound on each other, like the IRS. So, enchantment win. So where does that put me? I've done, so 9 times I've just sat back and let the deck do it for me. Still above 60% on my win ratio. As long as I stay above 60%, otherwise I'm going to have to make some changes. Alright. Let's see here. I kind of wanted the gold, but let's see. Yeah, I'll never play this card. I don't play milling decks. Although maybe I should learn. I feel so dirty when I play them. I don't like them. I have flashbacks from my buddy Ashton milling me to death with a Megrim deck like over a decade ago, and I just, hey, Oko. Braggin? Oh, man. So I don't have a play until round 3? Fuck. Okay. Nothing. What a waste of a bog. Alright, so now the choice is between Trespasser's Curse, which taxes him for putting creatures into the board, or Sanctum of Stonefangs, which taxes him for taking his turn. I'm going to do Trespasser's Curse. It looks like he might be playing a creature deck. He's already dropped one. My life real quick. And do I put Blight Priest out, murder that thing, or put Stonefangs out? Or I guess I could do Bastion. Remember, it's a chump block it. No, I'm going to put Stonefangs. What's this thing do? Search engine. Ooh. No. Had I read that before, I would have murdered it. I'm going to murder that thing. Yeah, there's no real question. I'm murdering that fucking thing. Huh. Has he got green in his deck? No. He's got black? No. White, blue. And he's building his graveyard. I think I need another bog. Clear that out. Okay. We're gonna murder that thing. And then... what are my other options here? I could play Underworld Dreams, Blight Priest, or Bastion of Remembrance. I think... well, I guess it depends on what he does. I love that the dragon is sleeping. Is this a Lord of the Rings one? Smog over there. Very cool. We didn't play another. Let's go for amplifying the Stonefangs effect, or every time he puts out a creature, although looks like I misjudged. He may not be playing a creature-heavy deck, because he appears to be just be using this to pull stuff from his graveyard. Ah. So do I murder that or not? Ugh. I think that choice was just taken from me. Clearly, I have to murder the 6/6 on the board. Since I'm missing land drops. God. Still only at 3. He's fucking 3 land drops I've missed. Jesus. That super sucks. Alright. So if he's just going to drop some big stuff, I don't really have a choice. What does this thing do? Tokens. I mean, 6 power and toughness alone. Man, I think I'm going to have to do it. Unless maybe I could put Bastion out, chump block at least once. It doesn't have trample or anything like that. It's not unblockable. Wait, Urza? Isn't that going to clear the board? Oh, because of Underworld Dreams. Yeah, because he does not like getting hit for drawing cards, so he's... yeah. Okay. Well, I guess now that made my decision for me. I'm just going to put a little chump blocker out because I know that thing's coming back some point. Maybe not now. Right, because he needs to play stuff from his graveyard. I don't like blue decks. To be fair, I'm not very good at playing them either, so... okay, let's see here. Yeah. He's not attacking, so I want to make sure I'm still pinging him and getting some sort of something from him. Artifacts. I don't know. I don't really have artifact removal in here. May have missed a step with that. Although, to be fair, I haven't had to have it because I haven't played people who have like a ton of artifacts. And usually the artifacts they have are equipment that they put on their creatures, which I have answers for, like Murder, Murderous Rider, and Bloodthirst. So I haven't really considered it to be much of a consideration. Well, ooh, let's get rid of his graveyard. What do I want to do? Before I do it, I should take something off the board. Yep. I'm going to get rid of that person who searches his graveyard, and then let's get rid of his graveyard. Oh, I love that so much. Thank you, Bog. Alright. Well, still got some... Blue has always got tricks up their sleeve. I still don't feel good. He's got more mana than I do. He's got enough open to counter if he felt like it, if he has one in hand and he has cards in hand. Ah, man, I really don't. Soul Warden. What is this? Sebastian Remembrance, if you don't know, it creates a token, but also if he kills any of my creatures, it taxes him. These are all pretty low values, so what do I want to do? What's he got here? Spells whenever a creature spell. They're all artifacts. I can't. No, let's just make it to where it'll tax him if he attacks me, and then that's nothing with an enchantment on the board. Cancel. Fuck. I guess. Yeah, I don't think I can really do anything. No attacks. End. Okay. What does this do? Okay. Oh, great. That's going on Soul Warden. Of course, he's gonna want... Yeah. Fucking saw that shit coming. Of course, he wants to gain life like crazy. And if I don't have any way to get that artifact off of him, or if I don't pull a murder to kill that Soul Warden, he's just going to make ridiculous numbers of Soul Wardens and just be gaining life like crazy. Shit. So let's get rid of at least one token. Damage him. Boom. Triggered it. He's in Planeswalker, so this is kind of a no-brainer. Exquisite Blood. Now every time Ill-Gotten Inheritance goes off, or he tries to attack me with a Revenge of Ravens, I'll get double the life. Oof, he's already starting. This is just going to keep compounding. So he's going to go from having... Well, I guess technically not compounding, because that would be going from 2 to 4 to 8, but he's going to keep incrementally increasing the number of soul wardens. Yep. Fuck. Yeah, he's gonna pass my life total real quick. I'm gonna have to get the other exquisite blood out so that way I can at least triple any impacts my taxes are gonna have on him. Yeah, nothing I can do. My board state is so good or bad. I don't play with a ton of creatures, so this deck, at least in particular, I don't play with a ton of. Fuck. 7/7. I gotta get Murderous Rider or Murder or something. Oh, this will work. Nixilis, the Hate Twisted. So he is like if you were to take a Murder and an Underworld Dreams and mix them together and make it a Planeswalker, that's this dude. So now he's forced him to draw. He's going to deal boom, boom, and then Exquisite Blood's going to give me life for it. I got that thing off the board. No question this dude's going to die right away because of how he reacted to Underworld Dreams, but you can see. So I've got, he's either gets it off the board or he knows I'm going to destroy that Soul Warden next. So, and if I destroy that Soul Warden, he's got 2 still left on the board, but he can't grow the number of Soul Wardens he has and just start blowing up his life total. So yeah, there's no question he's going after that dude. Yeah. And he's going to see every time, boom, because he likes to draw cards. Yeah, I just gave him a really juicy target, but I need to get that 7/7 off. That worked. Nixilis did his job. Oh god, this is just the beginning. I can't get that Soul Warden out of here if I don't pull a Murder soon. It's... Yeah, I can see you looking at it. And I've got no mana open, so I can't do anything. Well, that's interesting. Ah. Okay. Why wouldn't you just go all in? Oh, right. I've even forgotten that I have Revenge of Friends out. That's what I love about this deck. If I were playing this on paper, like EDH, I wouldn't remember all this shit. Oh, another bog. Here we go. Goodbye, graveyard. Well, I've got all 4 bogs out. That's pretty much it. Anything else he puts in... No, he doesn't have that one card out, whatever it was called, so I guess it doesn't matter. That is a sweet deck. Who is this? Bragan? This is a sweet deck, dude. Props. I like the synergies he's got going on. Oh, God, this is just the beginning. If I can't get that fucking thing off the board, come on, I need to pull a Murder or something. It's a Soul Warden, so if I got, Bloodthirst or whatever. Yeah. So he's going to have something with a power higher than 3 to make this worth his while. Otherwise, there's no point in attacking because it just hurts him. Oh, and he did. Well, fuck, now what do I do? Do I get rid of the Soul Warden, or do I get rid of that? Doesn't matter, because I don't get a Murder anyway. Choices. That's the only thing that he could swing right now that will have an effect at the moment. Oh, God. This is impressive, bro. This is super impressive. Look at this thing go. And right about here, most players, if this were happening to me, they would quit. But I enjoy... I don't know what the player type names are, Johnny's, Timmy's, whatever. I don't know which one I am, but this is good. Props. I love watching decks just whenever they start hitting their stride and going off. What is this? Oh. Yeah, I don't think I have any artifacts in it, so it's useless. Oh my god, look at this thing go. This is pretty sick. Oh no. Oh my god. Look at this thing go. I mean, I think at this point I've lost the game, but I have to see this through. Because, well, so also I don't know why people do this. Yeah, that's pretty much the only one. Yeah, we're gonna pass. So this is one thing I haven't noticed. I think he's probably got me over the long term. Well, maybe not. He's got 14 or 13 cards left, so if I might be able to just wait him out until he mills himself, and then both of us just go on life gaining sprees, because he's not getting any beefy creatures. So if he's totally dependent, yes, it is very, very nice. I can't agree with you. They limited responses. Oh my god, look at this thing. This is 134 life. Incredible. So if he's got to ping me with that 7/7, what is this? So, so he definitely has me. He just made 2 40 tokens, 3 40 tokens. Yeah, I lost. This is an incredible deck. Look at this thing go. I'm enjoying watching this thing just go batshit. I know that I've lost. Well, I don't know. So what I was saying is sometimes players get so wrapped up in, like, they know that they've won, and then they just want to see how far they can take it, and then they end up losing because they don't know that most people don't have an infinite win condition. Because, like, right now, if I were to get Underworld, Dreams, and Peer into the Abyss at a card count of 13 or whatever that he's at, there's no way. That doesn't do anything to his count. And that's the type of combos most people will have. But the Exquisite Blood with either Blight Priest, Veto, or Epicure is like, it's infinite. So it doesn't matter how big his life count gets, because if it triggers, it'll take them all the way down. But if I don't get one of those cards, then I might be able to wait them out. Well, there's Underworld of Dreams. That'll be fun. That'll help increase my life gain with Exquisite Blood. So that'll make it even more difficult for him to wear me down. That bought me time, which is what I need to have him mill himself. If he doesn't attack me, which he hasn't. Okay, so either he doesn't know that he has 3 45 creatures, or he's trying to see how ridiculous this can get. Which means if that's the case, he's a player like me that just loves watching decks go crazy. And he's probably relishing having this deck just go batshit right now. Which I don't blame him. This is a work of art. How many times do you get a game like this, honestly? Oh my goodness. Look at that. 5 times. Is that 12 Soul Wardens? Oh my god. How much life is that? So. Oh, my God. Yeah, I'm just gonna resolve all. I have no creatures. I can't do anything. All of my stuff is passive aggressive. Passive aggressive. It reacts to certain things because it's text. So this is nice. Wow. Wow. Now he's got 6 52-52. I mean, he could take me at any time. He's just loving what's happening right now. Either this doesn't happen much for him because people quit and he's enjoying doing it, or he's just cocky and thinks that he's going to blow me out with like some ridiculous, I don't know, something. But he could take me at any time. Unless I pull Epicure, Veto, or Blight Priest, I got nothing. Wow. Why is he? It makes no sense. Why did you do that? Oh, son. Is he going to counter it? Maybe he can't. Or maybe he doesn't know the danger he's in. I don't think he knows. Otherwise, he'd be trying to take something out, or... The second he draws a card, the game's over. Now, I guess I can't say this. I've had one person stop me right middle of it by... I don't know. I don't remember how they did it, to be honest. Somehow they stopped it right in the middle. Oh my god, this is going to take forever. What time is it? 4:25? No, 4... Yeah. It's 4:25. Holy fuck, he let it trigger. He just lost. I don't think he realizes that yet. Or is he like me? He's just gonna let this fucking happen. Oh my god. Wow. I can't believe... So this is the other reason I don't quit. Because sometimes players will do this and then... Thanks. Oh, is he going to let it play out? Oh my god, we're going to be here forever. This started at 4:25. I might have to fast forward this. If he lets this go on, because I'm not going to give up. I will wait this out because I have the win in the bag. Either you quit or we let this go. And even if he quits, I'm counting this as triggering my main combo. Oh, fuck. Look at this shit. Crazy. This is crazy. I've never had a comeback like that. He had me dead to rights. How many turns? Like, he had me a while ago and he just didn't do it. Yeah, thank you. I mean, you won technically, but you let this go on. Good game, bragging. That dude, that's props. That is a sweet deck that he's got going on there. But I get the W, so let me just note that. And that's the third game, right? This is just a test video to see if I can even edit this together anyway. Yep, third game. Still above 60%. Got to add another triggered main combo win. Okay, so from here, I'm going to go through and edit and see if I can make this work. If I can make this work, I'm not promising a ton of videos like this, but I enjoy Magic, and it'll be a change of pace for me because it's combining things I love like VR, Magic, and then like in this case, Harry Potter, but I could do it from Tron. I could do it, all kinds of different places. So this will be pretty cool. All right. Peace.